Hello everyone. Today we will discuss the First Nations Data Governance Strategy, or FNDGS, and its work with the Dene Nation Division. The logos you see represent the Dene Nation and the First Nations Information Governance Center, or FNIGC, and we will talk about the work we share. The FNIGC is an incorporated nonprofit operating with a special mandate from the Assembly of First Nations Chiefs. Their vision is for every First Nation to achieve data sovereignty, aligning with their distinct worldview. FNIGC developed the FNDGS, which funds projects like the Dene Nation project. The FNDGS is a plan by FNIGC designed to achieve data sovereignty by enabling First Nations to own, control, access, and possess their information, guided by OCAP principles. Key aspects include establishing regional information governance centers and addressing the need for accurate, First Nations-led data. For many years, the Dene Nation archives have required attention to preserve important historical information. The FNDGS project reflects the Declaration of the United Dene, ensuring information is preserved in trust for future generations and accessible by all Dene. Our goal is to share our learning to help other communities begin their own archives. Data is a story, a collection of facts and figures that contain information. Recent events, such as the loss of the Dene Cultural Institute from the NWT wildfires, emphasize the urgent need for a centralized data team to protect Dene knowledges. Data encompasses various forms, including images, recordings, maps, archives, and statistics. It is the evidence and the story that informs us. The FNIGC's First Nations Data Governance Strategy supports the Dene Nation's data work across four main sections: data in trust services, data management services, data capacity building services, and statistical services. These services include reviewing procedures for data in trust, digitizing and organizing archives for data management, sharing resources for data capacity building, and supporting surveys and analysis for statistical services. The aim is to provide local solutions for Denenda. Our long-range goals are focused on community-driven partnerships and establishing a secure place to store and share information. Dene Data in Trust equals the wellness of our people. This initiative will enable more communities to train their own data technicians to address socioeconomic and health inequalities. Key activities include developing policies and processes for the Archives project, planning the location and logistics for storing our archives, responding to data in crisis for data capacity building, and providing election support and training for statistical services. The Dene Nation FNDGS project aims to educate and inform citizens about the significance of data. Before we begin the survey, I invite you to share any questions, concerns, or comments you may have. I would like to open the floor for discussion with some prompt questions. How can technology support the preservation of our cultural knowledge? What priorities should be considered when developing a community archive? Here are some additional questions for you. What considerations should be made in developing a Dene Nation Regional Information Governance Center? And how should we govern our knowledge, including data, intellectual property, and ancestral knowledge? Finally, please take a moment to participate in our online survey. It should take approximately 10 to 20 minutes. You can access the survey via the link or by scanning the QR code with your smartphone or tablet. Thank you for your attention.